Have you ever stopped to think about how much you spend on little things? Those $5 lattes, $10 lunches out, or $20 Uber rides can really add up over time without you even realizing it. This phenomenon is known as the latte factor, and it's a major reason why many people struggle to save money or get out of debt. In this video, we'll explore what the latte factor is, why it matters, and how to overcome it so you can take control of your finances. Stick around till the end for some eye-opening numbers and practical tips. What is the latte factor? The term latte factor was coined by financial author David Bark in his book, The Automatic Millionaire. It refers to the cumulative cost of small, seemingly insignificant expenses that you pay for regularly. Bark used a daily latte as an example, but it could be anything from that morning coffee to your favorite snack from the vending machine. On their own, these small purchases may not seem like a big deal, but when you add them up over weeks, months, and years, the costs become staggering. That's the latte factor in action. Why it matters. You might be thinking, sure, but what's $5 or $10 a day in the grand scheme of things? Well, let me put it in perspective for you. If you spend $5 per day on a latte, that's $35 per week, $150 per month, and a whopping $1,825 per year. Now imagine if you invested that money instead of spending it on coffee. Over 30 years, assuming a 7% annual return, you'd have over $180,000. That's a lot of lattes. And that's just one small expense. When you factor in all the other little things you buy regularly, like lunches out, subscriptions, or impulse purchases, the numbers get even crazier. The latte factor matters because it's often these small, unconscious spending habits that derail our bigger financial goals, whether it's saving for retirement, paying off debt, or building an emergency fund. Identifying your latte factor. The first step to overcoming the latte factor is identifying your own personal spending leaks. Take a close look at your bank and credit card statements from the past few months. Highlight any recurring expenses, no matter how small they may seem. Common culprits include coffee shop runs, lunches or dinners out, subscription services, streaming, music, etc., impulse purchases at the grocery store, ATM fees, rideshare or taxi rides. Once you've identified these small expenses, add them up over a month or a year. You might be shocked at how much money is slipping through your fingers without you even realizing it. Overcoming the latte factor. Now that you're aware of your latte factor, it's time to take action. Here are some strategies to help you cut back on those small expenses and redirect that money towards your financial goals. 1. Bring your own. Instead of buying coffee every morning, invest in a good travel mug and make your own at home. Pack your own lunch instead of going out. These simple swaps can save you hundreds of dollars per month. 2. Cancel subscriptions. Go through your bank statements and cancel any subscription services you don't use or could live without. Even $10 or $15 per month adds up over time. 3. Set up latte budget. If you can't bear the thought of giving up your daily latte completely, set a reasonable weekly or monthly budget for these small indulgences. Stick to that budget and don't go over. 4. Use cash. It's easy to mindlessly swipe a card for small purchases, but using cash makes you more aware of what you're spending. Try the envelope system, where you allocate cash for different spending categories each month. 5. Automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to a dedicated savings account each month. That way, you're paying yourself first before you have a chance to fritter away that money on lattes. 6. Track your progress. Use a budgeting app or spreadsheet to track your spending and savings progress. Seeing the numbers add up can be a powerful motivator to stick to your goals. The power of consistency. Overcoming the latte factor isn't about deprivation. It's about being mindful of your spending and making small, consistent changes. Even if you save just $10 per day by cutting out a latte and a snack from the vending machine, That's $300 per month or $3,600 per year. Imagine what you could do with an extra $3,600 each year. You could pay off credit card debt faster, build up your emergency fund, or invest for your future. That's the power of overcoming the latte factor. Conclusion: small expenses can have a big impact on your finances, for better or worse. By identifying and overcoming your own personal latte factor, you can free up money to put towards your long-term goals. It's not about giving up all of life's little luxuries. It's about being intentional with your spending and making sure those small purchases align with your priorities. So take a look at your bank statements, identify your latte factor, and start making changes today. Your future self will thank you.